got news, you never got to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me try that again. Ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you from parts unknown. The best streamer to turn on a webcam after the sun goes down. I am Will Neff, and I want to wish you a very hearty hey now. Hey now! Hey now! Hey now! Hey now! Hey now! Have you read the article yet? You know the one I'm talking about? I can't read. Hope that helps. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. Booyon, thank you so much. Benji 730, thank you so much. Ace Ventura fit? I mean, kinda. Will there be a movie night? Oh, you bet your sweet fucking cock. I needed that to warm up. All right, someone asked me if this is a good argument. Let me look at this real quick. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a better trading card game than Pokemon.
It's not, and this is the reason why. Some people don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards because they have so much script that people just refuse to play the card. Like, you have to like go over it and like read the card to play it. Some people would just be like, I can't play this. Like, I'm not gonna like continue to play this deck because it's so much text.
People
Versus
say the same thing about One Piece.
Yeah, but One Piece is very good.
You can't use that statement because
So
you
let's
could use
talk
that for
about
anything.
let's talk
If you
about
use that
the One
about
Piece card
Baldur's
game.
Gate,
Let's talk about
Baldur's
One
Gate is
Piece
like
card game.
800 hours of gameplay.
We're talking about cards. If you're gonna like move the goalposts, keep moving it, bro.
I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm
Yes,
just
you
saying
did. We're
you
talking
can't
about
use
card
that
games.
statement.
So why are we
and then,
talking about
and then
One
you would
Piece
use the
when the One
but then
Piece
you would
card
say the
game is
exact
very
reverse
good.
thing
It's
for
run
One
by
Piece and be like,
Bandai,
oh,
one of the greatest games, and they have
I
the
need a man to
best
watch
banner.
One Piece for.
Break it up!
Okay, listen to the beginning.
Yu-Gi-Oh! is a better trading card game.
Okay, he is wrong. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a better trading card game than Pokemon. It is a better card game than Pokemon. As far as a trading card game is concerned,
cool.
Pokemon is a much better game because trading and collecting the cards is the only part of the Pokemon game that matters, right? Pokemon is arguably the best collecting and trading card game of all time, but no one plays the game. They collect and trade, right? If you want to say Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a better game than Pokemon, you're correct. Because no one plays Pokemon. Outside of like Japan, the amount of people that play Pokemon as opposed to that buy the game is like less than 50%. Less than like 50% of the cards that are purchased with the intention of playing the game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is totally different. Most people who buy and collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, if you really want to make that argument, like neither one of these games even have a fraction of a chance against Magic. Magic is such a better game than Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. It's like insane. But if you're just talking about collecting and trading the cards, Pokemon is on another existence realm than Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic even. Like the most valuable Magic cards, save like Black Lotus and some of the original Power 9 or whatever, like they don't even have nearly the value that Pokemon cards do. So, I mean, it's an interesting argument. But like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really interesting because the game is broken. Not true? Absolutely true. I'm sorry, you have no idea what you're talking about. Unless you're talking about serialized cards. Unless you are talking about serialized cards, which already you're paying thousands of dollars just to open those packs. Magic cards don't nearly have the resale value that Pokemon cards do. It's not even close. Wizards broke their own economy. I play them all, Will. You're right. I mean, I play them all as well.
I'm trying to get a citizenship.
Oh, it's hard.
It's hard?
If you want to be a citizen.
Oh, I saw this. He was saying he's got to live there for like 10
When I
years.
showed my dad your stream since you started your boxing, he said he's sorry for whatever he did. Can you call him again?
Oh, yeah,
No.
wow, that's very cool.
My liege, is film night upon us this night?
Yes. Wednesdays are film night. If you ask any other night, I would say no, but tonight is film night. But, Street Fighter 6. What the heck? Wait. These are knockoff Balenciagas. Wait. These are knockoff Balenciagas. Wait. Hold on. Stay right here. What? Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Wait a minute. That's hilarious, dude. Those are my rave goggles. How much did you pay for those? If you have to ask, you can't afford them. So fugly, that's the point. That is the point. That's hilarious. Did you see Seth Rogen talk about how Tom Cruise tried to convert him to Scientology? No.
So yeah, we met with him for hours.
And Mr. Neff, did you get a chance to see Weapons? Appreciate you taking care of us into the late nights, Neff. Happy.
Yes, I did. And I gave a spoiler-free review. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it.
Into the meeting, he goes, this Scientology stuff comes up, how weird he's looked in the press lately, kind of how, just how strange in general he's coming across.
But he said, what you said in your book was fascinating. He said, the press is trying to make me look crazy because...
Paul Park, are those glasses $500? I bought them deeply discounted. I think originally... Let me see. Spike rectangle. I think I got mine for like $200. Yeah, originally they're $700. I got mine for $200.
Because I'm costing the pharmaceutical industry so much money because he's against
pharmaceuticals. And then the wording goes, and it's like with Scientology. He said, if you let me just tell you what it was really about, if you let me just give me like 20 minutes to like really just tell you what it was about, you would say, no fucking way. No fucking way. I remember being like, I remember like the wording was, I was like, is that a good thing to be saying? Is that a bad thing to be saying? And I remember thinking like, if you let me tell you about Jewish people, you would say, no fucking way. No fucking way. And then I remember there was this very like loaded moment where he says this to us. If you just gave me like 20 minutes to tell you about this, you would say, no fucking way. And me and Jen are looking at each other and I'm like, is he going to bite? Am I going to bite? How can we come out of this? Are we strong enough to have him do this to us and not be converted? I don't know if I am. I'm generally a weak-willed, weak-minded person, I would assume, on the grand scale of people. If they got him, what chance do I have?
Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. I would not be strong enough. I would not be strong enough. And I'll tell you why. Because I don't give a shit about Xenu, right? But I know that if Tom Cruise is selling me on Scientology and I buy in, I'm going to be one of the highest grossing actors in Hollywood, period. It happened to Ana de Armas. Like, it was like, where did this woman come from? She's in every single movie. She's blowing up. How did this happen? Oh, she's dating Tom Cruise and she's in Scientology. Got it. Got it. I'm going to be so for real. If Tom was pitching me Scientology and he was like, yeah, you'll have a lead role in the next fucking Mission Impossible, I'd be like, oh, Xenu. Xenu. I got the pronunciation wrong. I'm sorry. I'm just so blown away.
A few days ago, AOL announced after
But I'm a
35
believer.
years they were no longer gonna offer dial-up internet. I am blown away that dial still existed in this decade.
Oh, dude, there are definitely dial-up heads out there. Do you think Will Smith is a Scientologist like rumored? Absolutely. 100%. 100%. I think a lot of Hollywood elite are Scientologists. I think a lot of Hollywood elite are Scientologists. I mean, they operate just like the CIA, man. They acquire dirt on everybody in Hollywood and then they blackmail them. Like,
Oh yeah, wow.
they're
that's
the
very
they're the
cool.
CIA
I
of
would
Hollywood.
say no to Tom, but by God would I say yes to Anna de Armas.
James Gunn says Peacemaker will set up the rest of the DCU and tease the next story, and his Superman saga will begin production. Dude, I told you this. Peacemaker's gonna have some. Dude, I made my prediction on the big like sleeper, like crazy twist in Peacemaker. I think Harley Quinn will show up. I think that's going to be the big twist. I think Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn will make a cameo and everybody will lose their fucking mind. What even is Scientology? It's a cult. It's a religion. It's a recognized religion, but it's a cult. Ooh, let's get some bossa nova. Is it a dangerous cult? Yes. Yes. They do some fucked up shit. Okay, let's take a look.
You were sending him a link that turns out to be a Grindr audio clip. That viewer is Nandre. Fuck you, Nandre. You made it to the goddamn Gentleman's Quarterly article because of your insane... Because of your goddamn fucking sane clip that you sent me. I don't know if I can show this. What is this, Piker Mumbles? You are fighting for the people in Gaza who are starving for food. The audio clip begins, but you forgot about me, the need that I have for a cock in my mouth. Piker goes silent for 10 seconds. That'll be it for today. Some things are better left on watch.
I mean, that was content. I don't even know if you can really get mad at Nandre for that one. That's just some good old-fashioned American content right there. Also, W Riz. Also, W Riz.
Yes.
What the fuck is this?
That's very cool.
Movie tonight. Going clear?
No, God, fuck, no. Legitimately, if you don't know what Scientology is in the year of our Lord 2025, what are we doing? What are we doing? What is this? Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past dance commercial? Yep. I was about to say, what a crime it would be if they didn't include one of the Zelda tracks. I was talking to some friends. I think a huge part of Zelda's success is its soundtrack. It's so good. First look at Anemone,
wow, that's very cool.
starring Daniel Day-Lewis in his first role in 8 years, directed by his son, Ronan Day-Lewis. The film explores the complex and profound ties that exist between brothers, fathers, and sons. Premiering at the 63rd... Dude. This is actually wild. All I'm saying is, Ronan Day-Lewis, it better be a fucking good movie. Better be a good movie. Better be a good one. Okay, I already reacted to this, but this is absolutely fucking incredible. What the fuck? No, what is... People are sending waves of shit that I didn't want to react to. Okay, here we go. This. DC has announced a Batman Beyond static Beyond comic run. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is very big. This is very big because Static Shock has always been in the DCU, but he's kind of been like a tangential DCU character. We are getting Static Shock in the Batman Beyond universe right before the DC fucking universe goes big. Not always. Incorrect. Always. Since you were a child. Not many people know this, but the end of the Justice League show ends with Static Shock as a man in the Batman Beyond universe. So, just in case you're wondering, here you go. This came out when you were a child. Here Static Shock is as an old man in the DCU.
That
in
Static Shock
Justice
is based on
League
Swerve Strickland
from when you were a baby. So yes, he always has been in the DCU. But now they're doing this run, which is going to be fucking amazing, and it's coming at a perfect time. It's coming at a perfect time. Absolutely perfect time. Like, if we could get a Static Shock Batman Beyond movie, I'm going to nut. Static Shock is the GOAT, and also Batman Beyond is the GOAT. You just keep being right.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
James Gunn, when asked if Margot Robbie will return as Harley Quinn in the DCU, that will be revealed down the line. Can I ever be wrong? Does it hurt? Does it hurt to be my audience when I'm always right? When I'm always right. How did you know? Because I understand Hollywood. And I am telling you, Margot Robbie as Harlequin has more box office power than any other superhero casting ever. Like, she moved product. She moved fucking product. We're talking like $1 billion in merch sales. Iron Man, not even close. Not even close. I'm sorry. Not even close. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You can go check it. There is more Harley Quinn merch sold in the last like 6 years of Margot Robbie than maybe all the other superheroes put together. I'm telling you. T-shirts, costumes, baseball bats, makeup, wigs. We're not talking about the films. We are talking about Hot Topic sales. We are talking about toys and merch. And Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn, blew the fuck up. I am telling you, women that were not comic book fans at all were cosplaying Margot Robbie's Harlequin before the film even came out. We are talking like $100 million in costume sales before Suicide Squad even came out. You don't think that DC benefits from that? You don't think that DC understands that power? Bro, I am telling you, she is the most valuable comic book asset ever. The amount of product she moved as that character. Dude, and when you think about Harley Quinn, post Margot Robbie, she has her own fucking HBO show. She has her own fucking comic book. She showed up in 4 different forms. She's in all the current DC projects. She's everywhere. And the crazy thing is, people don't even understand that she's not even like a legacy character. Well, she is now because I'm an old fuck. But she doesn't go back to like the fucking Riddler and Penguin days. She was a recent addition. She literally was animated. She was added in Batman the Animated Series. And once Margot Robbie played her, explosive West Coast shit. I'm telling you, recent. I literally just said compared to all the other characters in the Batman universe, she is very recent. Yes. Killer Croc is older than Harley Quinn. Condiment King is older than fucking Harley Quinn. Condiment King. The fucking mustard and ketchup guy. So I knew when Gunn started talking about we're still thinking about bringing some actors back. I was like, oh, top of that tier list is Margot Robbie. He will move heaven and earth to get Margot Robbie back. I still think there is a chance. I'm not calling it. I still think there is a chance that she will be the Peacemaker cameo, the big Peacemaker cameo. Why did Birds of Prey flop?
Cool.
I think people were already pretty dead on DCU. I think that movie looked bad.
Wow, that's very cool.
And I'm
Love you.
sorry, I'm gonna
Thanks for
tell
being
you
here
guys
for
something
us,
about the
Matthew.
American viewing audience. Superhero movies with predominantly female casts have not done well. Like Birds of Prey performed relatively
wow,
better
that's so
than the
cool.
Marvels.
Hell yeah.
Like I'm sorry, but it just doesn't get butts and seats. It really do be like that. Like the Marvels is like the biggest flop. Wonder Woman 2 flopped. Wonder Woman 2 1989 was a flop. The first one did well. Just wait for Supergirl. Oh my God, I pray. Madam Web too. No. Anyway, yeah, I still think that Margot Robbie is like the number one get from the previous DCU incarnation.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
Representation.
very
Kal-El, no.
cool. Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
You're my favorite React streamer.
Oh.
No, favorite streamer in general.
Thank you.
Love your work, Will.
Thank you. Also, guys, can we just say it? The former DCU sucked. There was like 2 good movies in the former DCU. It was bad. QT as Harley.
Oh, is that you with another problematic man?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Why is
Will
this
Neff is
so quiet?
Scientologist Booster Gold.
Before the movie came
That you with another problematic man?
Yeah.
Did you see the movie or did you cosplay it before you even saw the movie?
I cosplayed it before the movie came
I
out.
somehow knew that was the case.
Before the movie came out.
There's a rumor that he also dated a girl that cosplayed as Harley Quinn before the movie came out, and Will Neff got in a fight with her because he was really upset. That totally other guy, because
Wait,
I don't
what?
think you should be able to cosplay media that you haven't seen or consumed.
Why?
It's a little pick me. It's a little try hard. Can you do your New York?
Yeah. Welcome. Welcome to New York.
That is the worst Harley Quinn I've ever heard.
Welcome to New York, baby. I'm the Joker, baby.
No, it's a different character.
Also, Joker doesn't say that
Wow,
either.
that's very cool.
Listen. I caught heat for this take in the comments. And I want to apologize
that's very cool.
to all of those people that think you should be able to cosplay characters that you have no relation with and haven't seen their property, because I'd like to apologize and say I'm sorry that you're a pick me. I'm sorry you think that's okay. Because dressing up as characters you know nothing about is weird. No, I'm not going to back down on this. No. Go be a fan of something. And honestly, this isn't fucking One Piece. This isn't fucking One Piece. I'm not asking you to watch up 10 years of content. It's an hour and 20-minute long movie. It's an hour and 20-minute long movie.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
And Train 42, thank you so much. No, listen, honestly, you can dress up as anything you want, but just know, like, if you go to a punk show and you're wearing a fucking Kinks shirt, you might get your card pulled. You know what I mean? Some people might ask you your favorite song, right? If you cosplay a character and pull up to a fucking, someone might pull your card. Someone might be like, hey, what's your favorite Harley show? You're horny, bro. Look up the numbers. You're old with no kids and not around them all. You're horny, bro. Look up the numbers. You're old with no kids and not around them all the time.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
What? Huh? What's your point? Are you asserting that I shouldn't sound off on nerd topics because I'm horny and old? My son or daughter, we built the nerd magic. Who do you think built nerd culture? Horny old nerds. You're standing on the world that we fucking put together, you little Zoomer fuck. Shut the fuck up. Horny old nerds built this house. Take off your fucking shoes when you come inside. Bitch. Yeah, I got Will to yell at me. Hey, you're welcome. You're part of the show now. See that, dude, that chatter gets it. When I do a bit like that, I'm not mad at you. I'm just doing a bit. I love that that was his reaction. That's fucking rad. You get it, chatter. You've been here before. Oh, here's the new trailer for Maddie Supreme. This is the Safdie film, dude, with Timmy Shao. I want to watch this trailer. Yes.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
You're an amazing streamer who really puts your heart and soul into this and make each and every stream exciting and engaging. Hope you know how important you are to us all. Oh shit, that was meant for Caroline. Will show whole lol kidding, you're awesome.
That was the equivalent of putting your dick in my mouth and then running away mid blowjob to get DoorDash. You gave me a minute-long compliment and then said, just kidding, that was for Caroline. That's actually wild. That is actually crazy. Not only that, you hit me with the sexual harassment double punch. You went, just kidding, that was for Caroline. Also, show me your butthole, bitch. That is wild.
Hello? Hey, it's Marty Mauser. I'm in the Royal Suite. I saw you in the lobby yesterday. Okay. Well, I never talked to an actual movie star. You know, I'm something of a performer, too. Are you? Yeah, you don't believe me? You what? You what? You got the Daily Mail in front of you?
This is you?
Yeah, the chosen one. It's a nice picture, right?
Does he bang Gwyneth Paltrow in this movie?
I have a purpose. And if you think that's some sort of blessing, it's not. It means I have an obligation to see a very specific thing through. And with that obligation comes sacrifice.
Everything in my life's falling apart, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Do you need any help? I could help you. I know it's hard to believe, But I'm telling you, this game, it fills stadiums overseas. And it's only a matter of time before I'm staring at you from the cover of a Wheaties box.
I'm not trying to control you, Marty.
It's unacceptable! It's unacceptable!
But I don't think you understand the stakes. You have no power here.
What do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work
That
out?
doesn't even enter my consciousness.
What the fuck am I looking at, bro?
Now look at this, an orange ball, which no one's ever thought of. See, you're already following it way better. Look at his eyes. You're looking more engaged now.
Buddy, custom ball like that is gonna cost a lot of money.
Of course it's custom. It's original ball for an original guy. It's the Marty Supremo, not the Marty normal ball.
Okay. I hate to be this guy. But I love the Safdies. And everything I have seen from the Safdies is dark and it's powered by crime. Right? Like, Good Time and Uncut Gems are both movies where I'm like, oh, fucking get me in that dark shit. Why the fuck am I watching a sports movie about ping pong, Josh Safdie?
You're my favorite streamer, hands down. My goat, Neff Bang.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I want a movie about acid again. I want a movie about cocaine. I want violence. I don't know. That just did not look like a Safdie movie at all. I don't know. Oscar bait movie? Dude, if they win an Oscar with a ping pong movie, they really are diff. They really are built diff. Some years ago, my dad and friend of his convinced their wife to dress up as a power girl. This was the result. Yeah, Power Girl rules. Yeah, Power Girl's pretty sick.
This weekend, we went down to see Matrix in shared reality at Cosm, and I don't know how to describe it. I'm just going to have to show it to you. You're seeing the movie, but there's all these environments around you on this big, sort of very 3D feeling screen. So when you're in the Nebuchadnezzar, you look up and you're in the Nebuchadnezzar. When you go to the blank space, it got applause because it was so...
Damn, this man got French fries and a beer. Oh, right, the screen.
Because it was so white and so featureless. Then all the weapons come in. Everything was...
Okay, call me crazy, but don't you think this screen should be a little bigger?
So immersive, and things would react to stuff on screen, like when he's shooting at the guy, everything starts.
It looks so tiny.
Warping when he starts warping, and then when we get the 360 around Neo and he's dodging the bullets, the whole world moves around you. And when they're shooting up the lobby of the building, you're in the lobby of the building and a piece of the posts are falling off.
That's pretty cool.
It was so much fun. If you get a chance, go see it. It's in between the Intuit Dome and so.
Listen, okay, this is dumb. It's dumb, but it's not the worst dumb, and I'll tell you why. Okay, here's the thing. We've all seen the fucking Matrix. If you haven't seen the fucking Matrix by now, let me get a fucking pipe wrench and come hit you in the fucking head. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're doing with your life. So, like, you've seen the Matrix, and I guess this is like a different, fun way to experience The Matrix. And I'll be honest, if I'm going to go see The Matrix like this, I'm doing drugs. I'm doing a lot of drugs. I'm taking about half a tin of edibles and I'm about to get fucking fried. And I feel like being served French fries and having my brain knocked out by a screen that's way too big. My only criticism is I would like the actual film to be a little bigger on the screen, but I mean, it's still cool for a movie you've seen 100 times. I don't think I'd ever go see a movie I hadn't seen on a screen like that. I think it would be a waste, but if it's a movie I've seen 100 times, like Gladiator or something, I think that's fine.
That's very cool.
Love seeing how much they both really care about the character. Okay, I've seen this. This looked good. Let's take a look. This is Corn Sweat and Gunn getting in an argument about the immigrant line.
I don't know if I feel this.
The whole crew's sitting around waiting like, come on, let's shoot, let's get this done. So finally I walked off set to talk to him in person.
He came off set, and we get into this thing.
So great, but am I just demonstrating? So if I say that's what it is to be human, that feels like I'm trying to prove it still, as opposed to I really know it.
I think there's a little bit of,
okay,
because
let me try that.
The emotions are always lingering.
But isn't there something I felt like shit about myself since the recording came out. It's just been like, I don't belong, I'm shit, everything's a lie, I'm not who I thought I was. When is this not the moment where I go, I was wrong to feel that way?
That's exactly where the issue is, right? Because what he didn't tell you was it was wrong to feel that way. There are feelings and there are thoughts. Your feelings about feeling bad are okay.
Dude, Gunn is such a good director. Okay, here's the thing about Gunn. I'm going to tell you this right now. There are some directors that have an uncanny ability to see the big picture and really coordinate and execute a film well. And then there are directors who have an amazing ability to talk to talent and get the most out of them. And Gunn somehow can do both. Like, Gunn always gets the most out of his talent. It's like this level of directing is so, I don't know. This is a gift.
It's not wrong for you to feel that way. You should just, it's not right or wrong anything. None of it is right or wrong. All of it is being vulnerable and being a human being. And in this moment, for you to talk about...
Well, can you explain what's happening here? Yes, I can explain what's happening here. So Gunn is watching playback, okay? He is watching monitors that are linked to whatever cameras are on set. Corn Sweat just did a take of the scene on the bridge of the Luther Corp building where he does that's what being human is. I put my pants on one leg at a time, same as anybody else. And he just got done with the take and it didn't feel natural. So he has walked off set to go talk to Gunn about his motivation and saying basically like, I don't like the way this line is written. Why is it written this way? What if I deliver it this way? And Gunn is walking him through his motivation right now.
And in this moment, for you to talk about how it's okay to be vulnerable, you have to be vulnerable, which means showing Lex that your feelings are hurt. In the point when you really shouldn't.
Oh, dude, I love that. Corn Sweat got it, and he's like, let's go. I've got it. He doesn't want to lose it. Dude, that's so funny. He's like, I got it. It's like that scene in Gone in 60 Seconds where he's like, okay, let's go.
Great.
That's where you've always been wrong about me, Lex. I'm as human as anyone else. I love, I get scared. I wake up every morning and despite not knowing what to do, I put one foot in front of the other and I try to make the best choices I can. And every time you say that I don't belong, it hurts my feelings. That's being human. And that's my greatest strength.
Bro, I actually cried in Superman. They knew, bro. They knew. You can just tell by this face they knew, too. I've been on a few projects that, like, while you're filming it, you're like, damn, I just hit that shit.
I got emotional a second ago because I really do think that what this movie is about is why do we love Superman so much? Is it because he can punch planets or pick up skyscrapers? I don't think it is. I think it's because of his innate goodness and his humanity.
That was so rad. God, that's rad. W Squad. What is this?
Okay, well,
You just had us using our brains. We've been
No,
in the sun
no,
all
no.
day.
No, yeah, I'm just thinking. Just thinking.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about eating ass.
Okay.
I just wonder if our friendship could survive a foursome.
Yeah, there's nothing this friendship couldn't survive.
Yeah.
It'd make us stronger, I think. Oh, shit.
I just see it right now, Vanilla bending over me and be like, Katie, eat the ass. We need to be able to put a finger down.
What?
Yo, streaming has changed.
Katie,
Oh,
do I
yeah,
have
win-
to?
anything to win the game.
Do I have to?
Really? Is that like...
No, we would love to eat your ass, Vanilla.
Thank
It's
you.
not personal.
Thank you. Thank you. Very nice.
I'm just a picky eater.
Yeah, I mean, I did have an incident at Deco earlier, so
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe not today.
Maybe not today, but we'll
give me like another couple days or something.
We'll pre-plan it.
Yeah.
We'll pre-plan it.
Here's what I'm going to say. I'm happy for Cutie.
I'm a stud.
I'm happy for
Boss.
Cutie because...
Take no shit
Yes,
from
go ahead.
anyone.
All joking aside, that message was meant for you. Been here for a while and love your
Oh.
streams.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Here's what I'll say. It's nice to see Cutie talking to Vanilla Mace the way that I talk to Hassan Biker. And I think that's a mark of a really good friend. You know what I mean? Like, I will say that I have said some things that are so nasty to Hassan Piker and Mauricio Miranda, like nastier than I've said to like my sneakiest link, my drunkest hookup. You know what I mean? I've said some wild shit to Mauricio Miranda. And I think that's the mark of being a really good friend. I think that's a mark of being a really good friend. You know what I mean? Is just being able to go up and say, listen, I'm gonna suck your dick right here. I'm happy for those girls. I'm really happy for them.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
When you're a comics
'Cause
and
it's
physics
funny.
nerd.
It is funny. It's very funny. Also, I think when you're ADHD and dyslexic and neurodivergent, there's a certain level of just like weirdness that you have to hold on to, that you have to shield the world from. Does that make any sense? You know what I mean? When I'm with 99% of people, I'm like, oh, hi. Good to see you. Good to meet you. Wow. Oh, you watch Fear End? That's awesome. So nice meeting you. Oh, have a great con. Talk to you later. And there's like a valve, right? There's like a valve. And it's nice to just be able, like, after you have, I don't know, 100 of those normal conversations, to turn around to your friend and be like, I'm going to suck your balls and slap your asshole. And then just be like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. No, I was just talking to him about the weather. You know what I mean? There's just like a level of weirdness that I feel like build up in my pipes
Oh yeah, wow, that's
that
very
I just
cool.
have to let out.
36 years? This sub
Because
is
when
as
I'm
old as I
being
am.
too normal, it's like a muscle. I have to flex. I have to be like, oh, hi. Wow, nice to meet you. Oh, okay, you're a representative from FX. Well, I'm so excited to do the Alien Earth stream. Yeah. Well, I'll see you later. Hang on, I got to call my producer. Hey, Marsh, what are you wearing right now, you dirty little fucking slut? Oh, hi, guys. Yeah, I'm excited about the stream. Sorry, I was just calling my producer about something. You know what I mean? Like, there's just a level of like, it's like Call of the Void. You know what I mean? You just got to do some weird shit. Realest shit you ever said, for real. I hope I'm not the only one that's like this with my friends. I hope I'm not the only one who's like this with like my closest 5 friends. This is not even like most of my friends. I would say it's like my closest 5
You're not true friends unless
guy
you get a little
friends.
gay.
I say crazy shit too. I say, dude, also my cousin JR, one day he was having a bad time. He was having, I think it was like right after he got his cancer diagnosis. And he was just bumming. And I swear to you, I took a video of myself doing the Buffalo Bill dance where I did the mangina and I just sent it to him.
The funniest part about it is the crazy shit we say gives people whiplash, but it's like the 10% we actually let out of our mouths. Real Call of the Void stuff. If we ever showed our full power level, it would be too great keck.
Exactly. And I just told my cousin, I was like, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me so hard. You don't know what pain is. And it made him laugh. You know what I mean? We were both so stressed about the other shit going on in his life that we just had to like be silly for a second. And I'm happy Cutie has that with her friend group. That makes me really happy. Because I love Cutie, but I don't think we're there yet. I think if in a car on stream, Cutie one day was like, yeah, we should have a threesome. I'm going to eat your ass. I'd be like, we're not there yet. You know what I mean? So I'm glad she has that with Mace. Mace is so fucking funny, bro. Mace makes me laugh all the time. I watch her stream and she makes me laugh all the time. Bro, she did a stream where she randomly did like a Twitch evaluation stream where she had like a fake quality control person from Twitch like call in. I was dying, bro. That shit was fucking hilarious.
And serve. Who made you God, little man? Not that gun, not that uniform, nothing. You want to scare people? Fine. I need a scarecrow. You're gonna be my personal message board. I want everyone to see what happens when they come here uninvited.
Fire. Absolute fire. What are my thoughts on Alien Earth? Alien Earth was nice. That shit was good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are an hour in. We have our regular audience of 5,000 people. We can get up to 7,000 during a movie night, but I have heard my East Coasters. I've fucking heard you. I've heard you. You've said, Will, I'm missing work. Will, my child is hungry. Will, I haven't been to bed in a month. So we're moving film night up. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the little bit of comedy at the beginning, but we're going to move into film night. Without further ado, it's time to get back to one of my favorite directors. It's time to get back to one of my favorite directors, ladies and gentlemen. We've been all over the map. We've watched a lot of different movies. And I'm so glad I blocked the term Shrek. You guys are cooked. Tonight's film is a comedy. And it's a comedy that I'm very, very excited about watching. Some people say this is the comedy. Tonight's film is from 1964. It is by the greatest director of all time, Stanley Kubrick. And it is considered one of the greatest comedies ever made. And in light of global tensions rising to an unfathomable high, tonight we will be watching Dr. Strangelove and How I Learned to Love the Atomic Bomb. Sorry, how I learned to stop worrying and love the bomb. This is a great movie. This is a big one, guys. This is a big one. Listen, in this film class, we do a lot of bouncing around, right? We watch American films, we watch international films, we watch English language films, we watch Spanish language films, Japanese language films, we watch comedy, we watch horror, we watch everything across the board. But we also watch Criterion. And this is considered by almost every film expert ever to be one of the 100 best movies ever made, if not the best satirical comedy ever made.
This is the War Room.
Exactly. Thank you, Laudramite. So I've been really excited to watch this one. I was kind of waiting for the right time. And this is one of my favorite movies ever. Yeah, this if you don't like this one, I don't know what to say to you. This is a good one. Anyway, for my East Coasters, I'm not going to hem and haw too much. I'm going to get right into the film night.
Wow, that's for a cool.
That's private property.
We got people quoting the film already. One's in chat if you haven't seen this movie. Okay, good. That makes me happy. We got a lot of first-time viewers. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to watch a little bumper at the beginning of this. I'm going to do a brief set of rules, and then we're going to get right into the film. If this is your first film night, this isn't just us watching a movie. This is my attempt at doing a 101 level film class. So we're going to watch this movie, and then hopefully you don't go to bed or go watch someone play Fortnite immediately. Hopefully you stick around for the 20 minutes afterward, where I give a little bit of a lesson about the film. I'll talk about why this film is important, what is unique about this film, why it holds such a place in cinema history. And then after that 20 minutes, I'm going to open the floor to questions, and any questions you have about this movie, this director, this style of film, or really anything film related, you can ask. And I usually do that for about another 30 or 40 minutes. So thank you for joining me here tonight. This is my favorite stream night of the week. One thing I will say is this is not a money-making venture. This is me and my love of film, and hopefully you and your soon-to-be love of film. So don't feel the need to subscribe, donate, any of those things during the course of the movie. In fact, all of those things are going to be off as not to hurt the integrity of the film. Also, we delete these VODs as not to make an illegal copy of the film. And so if you try and leave halfway through and watch the rest of my reaction to it, it won't be there. Sadly, film night is here today and gone tomorrow, and we appreciate it for what it is. So with that being said, if Haas is here, would he kindly go ahead? Oh, that timing! The guys are there. It's insane.
Isn't it beautiful, chat? Life is not a movie. It's not scripted, edited, or packaged for the screen. We are more than the moments we see in motion pictures. existence is raw, unscripted, and beautifully unpredictable. Every breath, every heartbeat is a story untold, and a story that goes beyond any frame. But in those frames, in those fleeting moments on the screen, we find our greatest escape. Movies let us step outside of life, if only for a moment, to dream, to feel, and to live someone else's story. And sometimes, that's exactly what we need. Welcome to Will Neff's Movie Night.
Ladies and gentlemen, I gave you a little bit of the rules, but here I will give you the rest of the rules. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to watch a film, and then we're about to discuss it. The purpose is to educate you, broaden your horizon, and make you a better person. I have a brief set of rules. It's about 2 minutes long. After that set of rules, we're going to go right into our film. So please use this period of time to get a blanket.
They have given 231 gift subs in the channel.
To get a blanket, get snacks, get comfortable, turn out the lights, do whatever you need to do, because once the film starts, will not stop. Thank you for joining me. We've been doing this for 5 years now. We've done over 200 films. I appreciate this community growing from 14 people to a massive, insane, over 5,000 people that join us every week for our film class. With that being said, this is a class during the which don't feel the need to give any money to me. Just don't do it, because we're going to turn off all alerts. We're going to turn off donos. We're going to turn off subs. We're going to turn off bits. Everything will be off, and chat will be off to protect the integrity of the film. If you leave early, I'm sorry, there will be no alert, because we don't want to create an illegal copy of the film. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Here's your 2-minute rules. After this, the film will start, and we will enjoy the 1964 comedy masterpiece, Dr. Strangelove.
Watch this.
If I see you videotaping this movie, sights will rain down your throat with hard acid. Dissolve your testicles and turn your guts into snakes. This is a copyrighted movie for Time Warner. If I find you sold it on eBay, I will break into your house and tear your wife in half.
All right. Did you get all that? I know it's a lot to remember. Tear your wife in half, spend your money on drugs, babies don't watch this. All righty. All right, now that everybody's ready, let's enjoy the film. Let's get some things switched over right now. Here's the movie. Let's get those subtitles on. Great. Chats, you are Gonzo. The color block is Gonzo. Fixed bits are Gonzo. Fixed alerts are Gonzo. My webcam and my camera border take a little tiny shrink-a-rooney. Okay, that for some reason that didn't work. Why is it letting me do this? All right, Alt, click. Shift, click. Why won't it scale? Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do that. What else do I need to do? Okay, fix the audio, William. Fix the audio. Fix the audio. Eh? Why are you like this? Let's see if this works.